Welcome to Secure Management Faculties, where your mind is key before you unlock what it sees. Secure Agent Dreyfus. Let's get those standard default channel introductions out of the way. Sell your guns tab at the bottom. If you have an additional firearm that you do not want any longer, fill out the paperwork, send out that firearm, get that extra currency. SecureManagementFaculties.com below. Hit it, follow the link. If you need to contact me, hit establish contact on the entry page next to my professional image. I'll respond promptly. All right, we're in the Secure Management Faculties maintenance period. We'll be doing the week word number 1. And this week word will be resilience. As stated before, you can see to the right-hand side of the screen the corresponding image to resilience and also the defining image within the diagrams that are presented in the search capacity in that frame of representation. And again, once again, to the left-hand side will be the defining concept or definition to hone in specifically on what we're focusing on, and that will be resilience. All right, so resilience is the capacity to withstand or recover quickly from difficulties, toughness. Now, I like how this definition off the start says the capacity to withstand, right? So you have the capacity, so that's showing that there's some type of load up or amount, or at least the ability to be done or to do so. Further on, it says recover quickly, right, from difficulties. It also says to withstand. And so we're going to be turning this into a, once again, a yin-yang concept. And we're going to put yin as the recover and the yang as the withstand, right? Because we're going to put it in a soft and hard orientation. And I'm glad they put recover, because recover is another form of toughness, right? It's another form of resilience. It's not just showing the one side of resilience that is mostly familiar, known, and that's just to simply withstand things, right? And so I want to highlight some specific things about what it means to recover, right? And then what it means to actually withstand something, right? We'll start with withstand first. Withstand is obviously what everybody is known, and what everybody recognize is to be able to take a lot of punishment, right? And it says toughness, right? And so here's the thing: real life in context, it's not about withstanding and not receiving any damage, right? In fact, real life is more about withstanding and receiving damage, and most likely minimizing it if possible. But the fact is, you will receive damage through life. It's no way to go around it. And so the point is, when you receive that damage, right, are you just mending that damage back together, or are you actually recovering from it, right? And so now we're going to go back into the recovery portion, right? And that's actually the responsibility portion that I see in my experience that a lot of people don't really target. You see, they want to recover just to be resilient. They want to recover just to be in a state of withstanding, but they don't want to recover to actually heal, right? To actually heal, and that healing effect is the getting stronger effect, not just recovering to become more withstanding without the healing in the first place. But this conversation is not necessarily about healing, but it's about, like I said, the soft and hard context of the definition of withstand, correction, resilience. So it's just like tearing muscle fibers, right? Or how the muscle system works. The muscle is able to withstand a lot of punishment, and it takes damage over time and get micro tears. So as it gets those micro tears, what happens? You have to recover. And then basically the easiest answer to say is go to sleep, let it heal, and then go back and withstand more. But the problem about that is the irresponsible answer. Because the way it actually works is that you have to have the compounds, you have to have the ingredients, you have to have the actual nutrition that is the necessity to communicate with what it means to heal that muscle more effectively, rather than assuming that it's going to be in a state of recovery just because you decided to follow the script, the going through the motions of what is automatic. The responsibility is having that meal prep, if you will, already done, having that specific reactive foods in place for that specific nutritional healing for that damage that was taken. And so what I'm getting at is that takes some thought. It doesn't always take the proportional amount of thought to the proportional amount of effort. But what it does take is responsibility and recovery to come back with the resilience of experience produced to be able to withstand, right? And that's the problem. People do a lot of recovery and a lot of withstanding, but they don't really do a lot of experiencing in the capacity to come back to withstand anew. So look at resilience in a different way. Look at resilience in its capacities of both the two sides of the same coin, heads and tails, up and down, left and right, and understand the capacity of what it means to be recovery and a recovery for responsibility, and also coming back to be able to withstand with the toughness, but from the perspective of new and renewed experience. All right, secure management faculties when your mind is key before you lock what it seems. Secure Agent Dreyfuse. I appreciate all who have attended the secure management faculties maintenance period, the week word number 1. We'll be continuing this rollout until the maintenance period is complete. Once again, appreciate all who have attended. This week's word, resilience, was an excellent addition to the selected words of the self-initiated The Week words. And we'll continue this on, as I stated, until the maintenance period is finished. And again, securemanagementfaculties.com. Select the tab below. Go straight to the website. If you need an extra firearm, or rather if you have an extra firearm that you want to give away and make some extra currency, follow it. Go sell your guns tab. Send that firearm out. Get that extra currency. Until the next upload, appreciate it and much thanks.